What is going on YouTube? It's your friend the Gamer the World Guy and hope you're all having a fantastic day as usual. And in today's video, we are looking at the current situation happening on Xbox again, but this time it's even worse. Now as they announced their new Xbox Game Pass price increase, things are not looking so good for Microsoft, and today's video we are going to be discussing what does this mean for Xbox and what does this mean for the Xbox brand going forward, and what do I think of this Xbox Game Pass increase. And without further ado guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so first and foremost, let's take a look at this article by The Verge, and it goes on by saying that, or it starts off by saying that Microsoft is hiking the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and is launching a new standard, as you can see, standard tier. Now essentially what this article is going to talk about is that how this new standard Game Pass subscription tier is going to be implemented in the Xbox Game Pass subscription tier. Now, before we start reading the article, it says here a new Xbox Game Pass standard subscription will launch in the upcoming months without day one games. I will explain this further in the video. Now, first and foremost, it says here that Microsoft is planning to hike its Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price in September again, because a few months ago, I think it was last year, they've increased the Xbox Game Pass subscriptions, but anyway, they're doing it again, so we can't do nothing about it. So it says here that they're also launching a new standard subscription that doesn't include day one access to first-party games. So when they say that this standard subscription doesn't include day one access to games, essentially what this means is that if an Xbox game, let's say Forza, right? If a new Forza game launches on the Xbox Game Pass tier, or maybe the Xbox Store, and you are subscribed to the standard tier, it means that you won't have access to it from day one, right? When it launches on the first day of its initial date release, you won't get access to it, right? Day one access. Yes, as it says here, day one access. Now it goes on by saying here that the Xbox maker has started emailing Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, warning of a price increase to $20. Now previously you were paying $17, but now you're gonna pay like a 3% dollar increase over the $17 a month pricing. So yeah. And then let's talk about the PC Game Pass subscribers as well, because they will also see a price hike in September, with the service moving from $10 to $12 per month and maintaining access to day one titles. Now, if you are a PC Game Pass subscriber, you're gonna pay more, but you will have access to day one titles. Now it says here, if you're living outside the US and you're wondering how much will you pay, well, we actually have a graph here. If we can take a snap here, which I clicked by this link. Now this list also shows us that the different price increases in different currencies. So for example, in Australia, which is I don't know what this AUD, you're going to be paying 18.95 Australian dollars to 22.95 Australian dollars. Now for the Game Pass Core, for 12 months, you'll be paying 75.95 Australian dollars to 89.95 Australian dollars, right? That's a 10 Australian dollars increase. Now, if we can go to my home country, which is South Africa. Where's my South country? Okay, South Africa. If you can look at the Game Pass Ultimate, right, I'm going to be paying from 130 to 200 rand. That's like a 50% increase. Now for the Game Pass Core, which is for 12 months, I'm going to be paying from 480 rand to 800 rand. In my currency, that's a 200 to 300% increase, and it is quite worrying. Now it goes by saying here that the price increase comes just before Microsoft plans to add Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and other big first-party Xbox games like Forza and games like that to its Game Pass server later this year. Now, it goes on by saying here that the price increase will largely affect Ultimate subscribers who make up the vast majority of Game Pass subscribers and come just over a year after the last Game Pass hikes raised rates by $1 to $2 per month. Dollars per month. So essentially, Xbox raised the Game Pass price a few months ago or a year ago, right? Of the Xbox Game Pass. Now, it's also saying that alongside the Ultimate and PC Game Pass price hikes, Microsoft will also offer a new option of an Xbox Game Pass standard subscription without day one access titles that will be priced at $15 per month for new users to the service. So what this means is that if you're new to Xbox's Game Pass server, which I highly do not do, you can just do PC. It means that if you pay $15 a month, even though you pay $15 a month, you won't get access to day one titles, right? And if you're new to the Xbox Game Pass standard subscription tier, you're gonna have to go with this option. Now, the existing Xbox Game Pass for console subscription will continue for existing users. That's good. But new Game Pass subscribers won't be able to select the console option starting July 10, meaning that if you want to select the Xbox Game Pass for console option, then you can't do that until the new Game Pass standard subscription is available. This is some real shit. This is some real stuff that is making Xbox something else. Now, Microsoft says that Xbox Game Pass standard will be available in the coming months. Now, let's take a look at what would be also included in the Xbox Game Pass standard subscription. Now, it says here the new option will also include online console multiplayer access, meaning that if you still choose the Xbox Game Pass standard option, you can still have access to online multiplayer depending on the game you're playing, like a Call of Duty and other games, which is something that Xbox Game Pass for consoles lacked previously. Now, existing Xbox Game Pass for console subscribers will only be able to stack for up to 13 months from September 18th, but this won't impact existing stacks. Now, obviously not having access to day one titles is kind of a letdown, but if you're gonna freaking charge people $15 a month for that tier, then what's the point? What's the point of me having a Xbox Game Pass for console subscription when if I select the Xbox Game Pass subscription option, I won't get access to day one titles? So if I choose this one, it means that I have to wait about days, maybe not days, maybe a week or weeks. We don't know. Now, if you can go over to the Forbes tab over here, it says here that now if you can go to the Forbes tab, we are going to see that people have complained about this issue. Well, it says here that users on X, formerly known as Twitter, have taken issue with the price increases and changes to the Xbox Game Pass tier, specifically criticizing Microsoft for removing day one games from its middle tier, which is the Game Pass Ultimate, and making subscription changes before the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in October, which will be available to play as a day one title, which is the highly anticipated first-person shooter, will be available as a day one title for PC Game Pass users. Now, this is kind of a concern because I just said that what's the point of you subscribing to Xbox anyway? Like, what's the point? Now, because of my saying here that existing users of Xbox Game Pass for console and those willing to fork over the updated $20 a month for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So essentially it means that if you're on any other Xbox Game Pass tiers, you're gonna have to update to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate if you want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and
A few moments later.
And now, guys, I am sorry that I cut the video because my Wi-Fi network was down and my microphone was having issues, so I had to go fix it. I'm very much sorry for the interruption of the video. Now, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, I was saying that if you want to play games like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 as a day one title and other day one title games, you're gonna have to upgrade to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate because I'm afraid that there's no other way. Now it says here that new users on Xbox Game Pass Core and upcoming Xbox Game Pass Standard will not have access to day one titles, but day one titles like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and exclusive Xbox Game Pass games could serve as an incentive for upgrading to Ultimate despite the price hike, as I said before, right before my Wi-Fi network got shut down and my mic was having problems. If you want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6, you're gonna have to pay for that Xbox Game Pass price hike, even though they just increased the prices. But for me personally, what's the point of even subscribing to Xbox Game Pass when PC Game Pass subscribers, even though they are facing an increase, I can still have access to day one titles? So it doesn't make sense. Why didn't you say also PC Game Pass subscribers could not have access to day one titles? Why only console? Why only console? Right? That's why for me, Xbox these days, it's not doing things that can repair their reputation, right? Because a few months ago they shut down studios for no good damn reason because they apparently fired the studio for making good games, and now they are going to increase the prices for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Now, from my perspective or from my opinion, I say that Xbox is not doing so well because it says here that the Game Pass service has 34 million subscribers as of February this year and has been applauded as by many people because as a means of having access to a library of video games, both owned and new, without having to purchase each one, right? Which is the backwards compatibility feature, which allows us to play games from the Xbox 360. Yeah. So it goes on by saying that Game Pass prices first increased last year when the Ultimate tier moved from $15 to $17 a month, and the core plan jumped from $10 to $11. Now, also, PlayStation Plus users experienced their own price hike last year as well, with yearly plans surging in prices. But Xbox and PlayStation aren't the only one that are doing this, right? But Xbox and PlayStation aren't the only ones that's doing this, right? You have Netflix and Amazon and Apple TV also are increasing their cost for their services, right? Right? So, for me personally, Xbox is not looking so good. If they're increasing their Xbox Game Pass tier system prices, then it's not looking so good, right? If I must say, and we will see how Xbox holds up in the upcoming months since we have Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which is about to launch. But for me personally, I can be really honest with you. I have a little bit of hope for Microsoft. No. What am I saying? I have a little hope for Microsoft. I have little to no hope for Microsoft, right? At this point, like when they're increasing their game passes, but their games suck. Like, how can you increase your prices when your games suck, right? PlayStation, they increased their prices, right? But their games are so good. But Xbox, they increased their prices, but their games suck. How does that make any sense? Now, obviously, I didn't want to go like in depth of why Xbox is doing this. So yeah, man, I just want to talk about what I think of the Xbox price hacker situation and where does this leave you and me as a gamer. Because personally for me, I think Xbox is not doing like the stuff that is intended to do, like putting good games. Like, if they have good games on the Xbox Game Pass, we can understand the price hike. But if you're increasing their prices, but your games suck, then what's the point of me subscribing to Xbox Game Pass? Now, well, you know, guys, that's it to do for this video. To talk about Xbox's Game Pass hike. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and make sure you click that bell so that you can get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching the video, and as always, stay frosty.